Yo, so I forgot to adjust my camera. So I got to do that real quick. I was so excited to hop on and play and hang out with y'all that I forgot to adjust the camera. So it just takes about 30 seconds here. It is a downside of having an incredibly cheap camera like this that can look good, but yeah, I have to adjust it every time I stream. So a little bit of a downside. I mean, damn, I look freaking good now. Ooh. Just kidding. Just kidding. But there we go. Easy peasy. Hopefully everyone's having a wonderful Thursday. Let's get to slaying. I haven't looked at what terror zones are coming up or anything like that, so I have no idea if there's good stuff coming up, bad stuff. Oh my gosh, look at how many legends are in here right off the bat. Holy smokes. Notification gang coming in strong today. Appreciate y'all. As always, we shout everybody out off the bat here. The notification gang, Saffron, Marty, what's going on? I seen Marty and Mahoney, and I started like brain glitching there. My apologies, but Marty, Mahoney, Casey, Killa, Nick Stevens, Rush, Saffron. If I didn't shout you out, I forgot already somehow. Adam, Mike, what's up? Smulps, Wicked Ball, what's going on? Thomas F, what's up? Colder, Josh, Jarsky, Glenn Wood, yo, Brad Seeley, Gold Magic Fine, ooh, legend. Malk, what's up? And Mark Austin, welcome in there over on Twitch. All right, let's shout this out. Let's try to read some of these, huh? Shout everybody out. Welcome in, welcome in. Why is the stream ending? Oh, did I have the wrong screen up? That was supposed to be stream starting soon. Awkward. Hopefully people don't see that when they click on the some people are VOD watchers like later. They're gonna be like, am I at the wrong spot? Astrians from cows? What? That must have been some terrorize or something, I think. I don't know. Congrats on a rare item though. Congratulations. The war was over before it began. Yeah, no, it's just a typical Phil maneuver, minor oversight. Those type of things are just expected nowadays, right? Non-TZ'd, so it's just standard cow level. You found a Astrians, huh? I thought it was a higher item level than that, but I guess I could be wrong. Just rarer, being class specific and stuff. Interesting. Is the F on your shirt green? There is an N. I'm flipped in reverse, so it's actually a letter N. Yeah. Looks like I just have a hole blasted right through my chest here. You guys will get over it. I'm not going to change my shirt because there's one green letter on it. Too much work. Anyone hopping in, maybe you didn't watch me the other days or whatever. This is P7 Worldstone Keep, by the way, with my Lightning Fury Javs on. Kind of garbo resistances, but I just skipped the any maps that have souls because souls are for chumps. Shirtless stream when? Boy, that's gonna, I don't know, that's on the Only Fills page. That'd be a really high stream goal for super chats or something. Phil is AI. I'm not as dumb as AI. I appreciate you, Malk. Say you stick vids. Appreciate you. Very kind of you. Gold Magic Fine. Time to put me up on the big screen. Sure you want to do that? See this old ugly mug up on the big screen? Will you stop moving? Ah! Thank you, Mercenary, for helping me out. I hate when they chill you like that. Doesn't matter. Not be frozen will not help you here. Like, these guys don't get broken. No Thunder Charm. Just FYI, anyone who hasn't heard my explanation from another day, so I just skip him. TZ Barrel Ground? Really? How? Yeah, how am I skipping the TZ Barrel Grounder now? How am I skipping that? Or is it Light Nation? Yeah, that is what it is. Light Nation run or whatever. It was like a night 5K or something that I did like years ago. Like black lights and glow sticks everywhere and stuff like that. Legendary. I don't like these witches either. They don't like sticking together. What? All right, he's stone skin, so it takes a little bit longer too. Mega annoying, but we'll jab him down, I guess. Ooh. Kind of random there, Snow Pro. Sub only on Twitch. I don't usually. He's pretty much political nowadays, so I don't really touch him as a topic. Milk making a Hydra Sork, it sounds like. Hydra can be good for certain things, I think. I like it more as like a secondary skill almost, but definitely one that works nowadays and is interesting. One that used to be like unusable, but now is kind of usable. So best of luck. Hopefully you enjoy it. Stupid hell witches that will never get round up together, so I can't use Lightning Fury against them. Mega lame. TZ Barrel Grounds is the TZ that comes up the most, says Smolps. Maybe I don't know the official statistics on it, but I know the human mind is specifically designed to notice negative things, so maybe that's why you just see it and you're like, oh god. Ugh. It's like, what are you more likely to need to pay attention to? The saber-toothed tiger about to eat you, or those butterflies over there, you know? All resurrected, yo, welcome in. Thanks for the kind words. Gotcha, Snow Pro. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, there is things I could say about it, but I don't want to offend anybody. But I know he got really trolled bad the other day, and then that's probably why he does that now, so that less people can troll him all the time, which in a way I can sympathize with. Nobody likes being trolled when they're playing video games, I guess, but as for my opinion on any of it, that is not coming. What? Stone? Oh man, that's the worst. I'm legitimately just leaving. I'm legitimately just leaving. That is so lame. Oh, I see your other comments, Snowpro. You're saying that you thought it was like money grub, money hungry, rich guy. Yeah, I think it's to keep trolls out, I think maybe. Gold Magic Find, yo! Thank you for the 50 pesos super chat. Appreciate you. Very kind of you. The legend, Gold Magic Find. The one thing Gold Magic Find over here, always good for hitting the like button. Yeah, make sure fellas hit the like button for me. see where we at here. Telefrag, what's going on? Yo, yo, yo! Talk to me about this only fills page. Well, the thing is, it's completely real and not made up. Ooh, boy. See, when I see something like that, well, there's a group here with no souls, so maybe we'll just... I love these exploding guys, too. So they can just always blow up and never drop you anything. That's always cute. See what's going on. Okay, there's no souls over here. I guess we can take out a few packs, but... if I try real hard, I can go after the soul packs, or I could build my build differently to go after souls, but man, just totally don't want to do that. 17 to Mana Charm, huh? I don't ever use Mana Charm, so... Bad boy JKM, welcome in. Cardboard Warrior, good for a like button destruction. Love to hear it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, it is kind of... I see some back and forth, which totally fine, totally acceptable. People talking about different drop odds calculators. It is weird how they are so different sometimes. I personally, and I know you guys kind of talking back and forth, but I always go with Silas Spins. That's just the one I've always used, and that's the one I've always, you know. I'm never going to know for sure which one is actually the most rightest. Because, yeah, with RNG the way it is, you'll never be able to tell for sure, but... Champion packs of the explodey boys. The explodey monsters are terrible. Those rocks. Yeah, not a big fan. Not a big fan. At least they don't like instantly nuke you or something. They do blow up and they are annoying, but at least they don't just instantaneously kill you like how like souls you or how dolls used to or something, you know what I mean? I feel like they never completely nuked you like that anyways. Maybe. Yeah, Smolp said you decide between whether you want to believe if the odds are bad or if they're worse. Kinda. Depending on what you're looking at. Yeah, I've never looked too far into it. I wonder if they're always like different in the... Oh man, poor guy. I thought he was going to be fine. If they're always different in the same way, you know what I mean? Like, if one's always like 10% less than the other one on the odds or something. So really it's not hurting you in your like decision making. It's just like you think you're going to find it after 1,000 runs or whatever item. I'm just talking some generic item. If you're going to find it after 1,000 runs or if you're going to find it after 2,000 runs, you know? How big of a super chat for 10 minutes shirtless? I mean, I'm not answering those kind of questions. This isn't literally an OnlyFans stream. How much to make you my slave? Probably go get this mercenary back, huh? 250 still the best on bosses. There really is, Marty son, there really is no perfect magic find amount. Kind of a... I think people focus on getting the perfect amount a little bit too much. You just kind of get it up to a relatively high amount while still killing fast, essentially. Oh yeah, gotta go get my mercenary. I mean, 250 is fine though. If you have 250 and you have a bunch of plus skills gear and you're surviving fine, that's fine. Yep. Oop. Keep hitting the wrong buttons here. Raphael saying almost done with his Lightning Fury Javs on. Nice. Best of luck. Hopefully you enjoy that. It absolutely wrecks for you. Any good drops? Only been on for a few minutes so far, so I did one run so far. Oof. Oh, I seen this little aura around this guy. I thought that was a soul. I was like, oh my gosh, there's dolls and souls in the same cast sanctuary. Like, man, nightmares really do exist. Man. Will you go away? So for streams, I see Telefrag asking, besides like button, like how do they gauge viewership or how do you make money? I make a tiny bit from the one pre-roll ad I have on the YouTube streams, but besides that, I pretty much exclusively make money from channel memberships and super chats and stuff when I'm streaming. I could have the stream set up to have mid-roll ads and then I'd make a little bit more money, but it's like if I ran mid-roll ads and I set it to YouTube decide when to run mid-roll ads, I would literally make like $5 over the course of like hours of streaming. So I just decided it wasn't really worth it to, pretty much as soon as I started streaming on YouTube, I turned the mid-roll ads off. I've tried it a few times just to see what's up, but yeah. Guy named Steve-O, welcome in, finally made it for the beginning of a stream. Nice. Hey, if you all get the notifications turned on, you always make it for the beginning, right? Yeah. Finally killed D-Clone after 23 years. Congratulations. Congrats. Marty talking about MF. He says he uses like a base of 150, and then if he can get more from there, it sounds like. It's not a bad strat. It's a good advice, I suppose. I usually go for a little bit more, but I mean, offline single player holy grailing, I guess there's probably a little bit of a different cost benefit analysis, right? To stacking a little bit more magic find. All right, Bale. I see you. Just don't mana burn me, it'd be great. Phoenix Shield doesn't keep your mana up very good against Bale. I should have a 4-faceted Monarch on swap, huh? Kill a little faster. All right. Glenn, you say sell all your gold, must be talking JSP stuff. That's up to you. You want to do that? Souls, ooh, ugly. Let's get out of here. This ain't worth me messing around with. The regular Souls pack, I'm gonna be completely fine against, but as soon as I come across the wrong one that's like, I'm assuming like Conviction and like Cursed or something, or who knows what, I don't know, probably just Conviction or whatever, you end up really having a problem. And it happens in a hurry. You don't like slowly die. It's like, if you come across the wrong Souls pack, you just drop dead instantly. You guys know how it is. I'm not the first person to run into a pack of souls. Indeed you are. Picking up a SOJ like it's another Tuesday. Wait, what? So you're saying you found an SOJ there, Ansley? I think. Congrats on that. J-mod on swap, yeah. That's what I should have, a J-mod with some facets in it, degenerate. True story. Oh, Neelithek's temple terrorized. I mean, I planned on running down here, but I mean, with this build, terrorize that is what I want to do. I'm gonna jump into that right now. I'm jumping to that right now. Bad boy. No! I do not play hardcore. Almost ever. We'll just go straight down. We'll go straight down from the top. I don't know how the other levels look relative to, like, you know, the monsters that are around. Oh, guy's hitting too hard over here. Oh, actually, this probably doesn't work too good, because when you take them out, the Phoenix... Or as soon as you come out here, if they're not resurrected, the Phoenix, like, whoop, takes their bodies away. Oh, these Night Lords, how slow he's dying. That must be immune to lightning. Laying of Hands, good item, but kind of common. Ooh, that's way down already. How about that? Thinking about shaving my head for the first time. Any tips? I mean, the only tip is... Jeez, I don't know. I do know, I hear from, like, if people are losing their hair and you shave your head, like, it pretty much just, like, completely seals it, so... Like, you can never really go back. Like, if you're thinning on top and you shave your head and you're like, I changed my mind, you let it grow back, it'll be half as thin as it was. There'll be half as much hair even left up there if you try to let it grow back again, from what I hear. But beyond that, I mean, I don't know. I've tried, I guess one other tip is, like, it might take you a minute to find a razor that you like to use. Because I didn't even know it. I always had the same razor my whole life, and I tried buying different ones. Like, everyone swears by these, you know, like the razors by mail, the Harrys and this and that. I can't use any razor except for these, like, 3-bladed Gillette razors or whatever, and they're, like, way too expensive. But if I use anything else, I cut the crap out of my head all the time, so. Did I... SOJ ring unique. Did I miss a unique ring? Is that what you guys are saying somewhere? Did I not see it? Sorry if I'm just completely blind here or something. Go. By the entrance. I'll go back up there and check. There's no way I'd miss a unique ring. Down here I could probably get away with having a Sunder Charm, huh? Not really a lot of lightning immunes. There's no Souls opportunity, right? This one? Ah. If this is a Nagel, I'm just going to end stream and not say a word. Oh, not a Nagel. Rainfrost, though. Here's still ladder only. It is, but you can also make any of the ladder only rune words you can make on offline single player too, so. Oh yeah, I forgot I was going to do that. Let's go like... Oh, I don't even have a Lightning Sunder Charm over here, do I? Let's go see what the second level looks like. Maybe I'll just skip a level if... Oh, these guys are immune to lightning too? I can obviously take them out, but I would like it to go faster. not really getting the overall density that I would like to see here. Not at all, in fact. This is here, let's see, it was up there, so the exit's down here. What's the next level? I know monster rolls can be a bit what, finicky or whatever you want to call it, so right here. Okay, don't pick it up, I guess. Would have been epic if that was an SOJ, the one I went back for. Yeah, I mean, never is though, right? I think one time I missed a Grand Charm and somebody told me to go back, and it was like a shadow discipline skill or something like that. Kurlask, welcome in. Corey, welcome in as well. Guy named Steve-O said, never made a serious paladin build 2 days ago. Played Orden, a Hammerdin, and a Smiter. Okay, nice. Trying out a little bit of everything there, it sounds like. Zod today. Are you telling me you found one, or are you calling one there, Conrad? Either way, I'm definitely finding a Zod today, no doubt. A Zod and 2 Tyrell's Mites on the same run. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Have we found a Viper Magi yet? Not today. I'm still working on it. Still working on it. Oh, never did Neolithak with my Lightning Fury Javs on, apparently. I think I'm gonna kind of I think I'm gonna keep doing this, but with a different strat. I think I'm just gonna hammer down to what's his name here. Don't mention Sweetful playing hardcore. Oh my gosh. Just destroyed my body again by stretching. Ansley says, chances of finding a Zod better than the chance of that person finding a girlfriend. No, that's not true. Ooh. Good density. I don't know about these bros, though. Oh, these Doom Lords are immune to lightning. I forgot about that. Champion Razor Tines. Those guys are immune to lightning too. Man. You need a Sunday for down here. Maybe I should just go get one real quick. Just super quick after this run. Super quick. I was going to kill some more packs along the way. Because, I mean, it is all terrorized. You know, it's all good quality content. I think I can get away with having just even more garbage resistances. How do you set to always show dropped items? So you switch your key to, I think there's a check mark in the options somewhere. I don't know exactly where, but it's in there somewhere. It'll be like options, gameplay. Somewhere in here. Item display. Toggle. So show it. It's this right here. You'll have timed. Hold it down. Hold means you have to hold the button all the time. Toggle means you hit the button that shows items and it'll just show them all the time. Until you hit the button. Same button again. We'll see how that goes with minus 27 lightning res. Ooh. Yeah, it's one of those things like, I know it's there, but I haven't clicked it in like literally 5 years now, so. Hard to remember. A lot of quill rats, or razor tines, I guess they're called in this area. Forget these guys. If I see good packs, it'll be one of those ones where if I see like players on that level, I'll stop and take out the packs, and maybe I'll clear the whole area because it's such great density for stuff like that. But it's not. Oh boy, he is lightning enchanted, so it's going to take a second. Maybe not. I forgot how crazy power strike is, or charge strike. I mean. Crane beak or something? Impossible. You're impossible, lady. Don't tell me. This is a goated item, right? Look how fast it attacks. Magic find on it. Ooh, Ravens charges. Let's go. Ethereal edge, right? Fine. I'll check the circlet. It's never good, but if I don't check it, that'll be the one. All right. Not really sure I need to save a lot of these keys, but I'm pretty sure I'm never going to run torches again because I hates it. I don't like this area anymore. I was thought there was okay density at first, but I changed my mind. Oh. First playthrough on single player is a sword just completed hell difficulty, and the highest rune I got was a Ko. On a playthrough, you're not going to find high runes very quickly. It's your first playthrough on D2R. It's going to be a shock to somebody who's never played Diablo 2 before, but if you want to be able to make rune words like this, these Jaws and Burrs, or these Vexes and Lows and Jaws, they're going to take you, they could take you months to find. Even if you're farming, even if you're killing monsters in the best possible area to find them. It sounds jarring to people who are new to Diablo 2, but it's the exact reason why people who love Diablo 2 can play it for so long, because the stuff is so uncommon to find. So yeah, even the fact that you found a Ko root on the playthrough is like not bad. That's kind of like pretty good luck, I guess. And unless that was like your Hellforge drop, that's kind of disappointing. But yeah. Been farming Helm and Fist on P3 for a bit. Nothing great so far. Yeah, I mean, that's not a bad area to get some good items, you know what I mean? Like more uniques. Mephisto isn't gonna drop a lot of runes for you. You can get lucky once in a while. Look at him flexing, doing that. So funny. Adler saying can always trade them. I think you were talking about the key I found earlier. Yeah, I'm offline single player, so trading is going to be difficult. I hate these bugs. Right before you kill them, they dive underground. Got him that time. The goat guys are easy to take out, so maybe we'll see what's up with... So far, not looking very good. Maybe the goat dudes just don't have good pack density, like there's 3 of them, you know? So we'll pass. We'll pass on this level. I wonder if like the level above has better... more of the like flare people or whatever you call them. Ooh. Solving mana issues on a Javs on. So I personally have this Phoenix shield that has the redemption aura, and that constantly, every time you kill something, boom, more mana, more life, more mana, more life. But this, it's kind of the only thing on the shield that helps you really is actually the redemption aura. So it's kind of beyond that, it's like infinity or like an insight. So you can't use an infinity if you go that way. You could have like mana after kill stuff. There's boots, silkweaves that have mana after kill on them. Like getting a few different mana after kill things on maybe. I was just seeing what these other levels were going to look like, either density-wise or... Like, see, that's what you look for, those... Whoa. Not these champion Night Lords or whatever. God. Good way to lose your mercenary. Because I think they're inherently immune to lightning, too, so they take me a second to kill. These little people, on the other hand... Ah, it's hitting the wrong key every time.
I cannot carry anymore. I can't.
Wish there was a few more of these packs around, but what you gonna do, huh? What you gonna do? Survival, welcome in, yo. Let's see. Another one, Hilly. Having just a baby amount of mana leech when you throw your Lightning Fury Javs on, or your Lightning Furies, like if there's got to be like at least 5 or 6 of them. If it drops down to like 3, 4, something like that, use Power Strike like this. That way you'll leech back a tiny amount of mana from the actual javelin, leeching some mana. But if there's not enough, you have to be piercing through a bunch of them to kind of leech back enough life or mana. Jeez, I can't talk right now. And of course, battle orders is another way to help. Obviously, the more mana you have, the faster your mana will regenerate. Like the slower you'll use it, and the faster it'll regenerate. I deaded hardcore yesterday, says Sputnik. Oof, unfortunate. Yeah, hardcore, boy, that's totally not a game I like to play. Can you get materials from Pindle? No, you cannot. Not unless Pindle is terrorized. Jinx says lightning strike when density's low. You probably meant charge strike. He misspoke. Ridicule him. I would never do such a thing. Just messing around. Something about Lightning Fury so satisfying, says John. It is a classic. It is a classic. It was not so satisfying for my 1650 Super when D2R first came out, I'll tell you that much. In fact, my graphics card said the exact opposite thing. It was like the only thing, it was Lightning Fury, and then of course like the fire raining down on Shank. My 1650 Super when D2R came out was not having a good time. That is of course a 4 gig card that's what I was using at the time, so. Stats boys. It's player 7 difficulty, but yeah. Nicholas, why did you spam all caps for game name? I don't know what you're talking about. This is Diablo 2. You don't know what game I'm playing. Sacrifice Infinity for Insight or Spirit for Phoenix? I would much rather have the Infinity and Phoenix than have Spirit and Insight. Like, by factors of like a trillion. But of course, Infinity, it depends on what you can afford, I suppose. Infinity and Phoenix Shield is a little bit, it's like a tad more expensive than Spirit Insight. A tad. A tad. Oops. Lightning Fury is so crazy. And it's funny to think, like, I do have a Sunder Charm on at the moment, but to think, like, essentially this build's been around for, like, 15 years. Or 17 years or something, even. It's not even some, like, modern-day busted mosaic build or something. Glenn, so he's asking if anybody else... Directed to anybody in chat, but personally I don't play any other ARPGs really. I mean, I guess I used to play Elder Scrolls and Fallout, which are, those aren't really, are those ARPGs? I mean, they're solo ARPGs, right? Or are they not? I don't really know how to classify stuff correctly, I suppose, but I mean, they're RPGs and they're action-y, right? So a little bit. Saffron talking about I could start at Pindle and make my way down. Yeah, I did do that a couple of times. Because I would like to slay more monsters, but I think it's these guys are like inherently immune to lightning, so they take a second to take out, which is just annoying. By a second, I mean literally, but it seems much more drastic when you can take out other monsters in one shot. All right. Champion Cool Rats, why not? Remember when these guys used to one-shot everybody? Tomb Vipers? When they were glitched out? Low production Thursday. Ooh, yeah, man. It is like nice out too. That's what I think. I'm only going to stream till, I usually stream till 3:30. I think I'm only going to stream till about 2:30 today and go outside, and haven't decided yet. I should do some yard work a little bit, but I might pull out the hog and go for a ride, take her for a ride. Pull out the bike. Man, keys galore. Let's go. Specialized. How many years do you collect Holy Grail? Now, it should be faster, but I've been doing this I've been trying to find Tyrell's Might for a very long time. So it's really not a good, what's the word I'm trying to think of? It shouldn't take everybody as long as I've been doing this. We'll just say that. It's been about a year and 3 months of me only trying to find Tyrell's Might, so, which is just obscene. Yeah, through. Yeah, I forget those guys. Yep, don't like the monsters down here. Not a good roll on which ones are down here, so we'll skip it. Now these, on the other hand. Shirt ripping not happening, guy. Devo. Definitely not ripping off my shirt when I find Tyrell's Might. Pants, on the other hand, no promises. Ah. Ooh. These stinkers over here. Jeez. These snakes and whatnot. Oh, little facet. Somebody commented on my video that I put up the other day because I had found like 5 different facets and they were all garbage. And he's like, dude, have you ever even found a 5/5 facet before? I watch all your videos and I don't think I've ever seen one. So it all changes right now. 5/5 poison. Oh my god. How do you change the luck, fellas? How do you do it? Do I reroll Terrazone Grand Charms? I do if online. Offline single player, I don't. I just decided that the odds of it happening and the amount of time it takes to save up all of those full rejuves, or all the flawed gems to cube up to perfect gems, was not worth it. It would be hype, but the deciding factor was, I'd have to go back and look at how many it really was, but I had everybody, I went online and I had high enough level Grand Charms to roll into 45 life skillers, and I said, everybody, any perfect gems you have, hop in here and you give them to me and I'll roll them with my Grand Charm, and no matter what, if it rolls as a skiller, you can keep it. If it's a 45 life skiller, I'll give it to you. Just give me your perfect gems, I'll roll it on stream, and any skiller it is, you can keep it. You can have it. I did something like, it was thousands of gems, thousands, over the course of like 3 hours of people just spam coming into the game, giving me like 40 perfect gems here. This person gives me another 40. This other guy gives me another 40, you know, like hours. I think it was like thousands and thousands of gems. And I got I didn't even get a life skiller, I don't think. And I was like, well, so online, I'll still do it, because as I pick up the gems, I cube them one by one, and I just do it one by one like that. But for offline single player, the difference between a 40 life skiller and a 45 life skiller, it's nothing. It's like nothing, so I just decided it wasn't worth it. Sunday. Thanks, dude. Perfect. Oh, not a bad one, I suppose. Lightning Sunday. 74 though. I got several perfects already, of course, so I don't even keep all my perfect Thunder Chimes on single player anymore. They're so like common. Yeah, this jewel goes to crafting, says Stats Boy. I should have. I forgot I started keeping facets for crafting. I gotta keep that in mind. Curlass, sorry I didn't see that. What bosses drop keys? So it's the Countess, which is at the bottom of the Forgotten Tower in Act 1. The Summoner, which is at the end of the Arcane Sanctuary in Act 2. And Neelathak, the guy that I just took out and dropped that Thunder Chime in here in Act 5. Okay, what do we got? Okay, we got these little flares. Okay. See how fast you can kill those? That's why getting high density down here of flares is like, it's the dream. Max. Boy, not a lot of density over there. It's better with Nova because you can move around a lot faster, but still, I mean, one shot, kind of cool. Please teleport. Where do I work? You're looking at it, survival. You're looking at it. I'm a professional online handsome face. Oh, there we go. We'll check over here. This looks like an area that usually has a lot of these bros. Tornado. Pay D2 only while... Oh, okay. I don't play off stream very much anymore. I really am not on my computer very much when I'm not streaming it nowadays, like at all. It's hard to, like, I don't know, like everything that sounds cool, but if you did it for a job all day and then you wouldn't come home and then like do it again, like, I don't know, you're a professional like beer taster, would you drink beer for like 8 hours at work and come home and then drink beer for 7 hours after you worked or something? Like, or you're, you know, there's all kinds of ridiculous analogies I could put in there, but you know, professional bacon tester or something. Sounds cool for the first few years, but then after a while you're like, yeah, can I really play Diablo 2 for 3 or 4 hours and then, you know, do this or that or edit a video and for another couple hours and then... Jeez. Oh, my battle alerts ran out. Nolan, this is offline single player. Man, I wasn't paying attention for a second. Thanks a lot, chat. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Arachnus Mesh Rib Cracker, Sork Skillers from T-Foss. Good luck yesterday. Nice. Congrats on that. Love to hear it. Yeah, Biv, what exactly was that? That Mount Rushmore's a YouTube thing. I mean, was that just some goofy thing that you made or what? Like, where did you didn't find that somewhere, right? Like, you had to have made that yourself, I'm guessing, right? DMC says he's a designer and the last thing he wants to do is go home and be on his computer some more. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I wouldn't say the last thing. There are, you know, I'm on my computer sometimes, I guess, but not very often, really. Because, like, I work during the day, you know, I go pick my kid up from school, then I make dinner almost every day for my family, you know, like... clean up after dinner, then, you know, like the family will watch a show, make the kids go take showers and stuff, and then you know, put the kid to bed. Not exactly a hard task, but like, you know. Josh, welcome in. Josh Confer. Yo, yo, yo. Oh, Shaco. Not anytime soon, Nolan. I play after ladder resets, so no ladder reset in the near future, so no plans anytime soon. Will G says 20 years, never found a jaw. 2 in the last 24 hours. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. Snow Pro said he knew a guy that worked at a beer company, a brewery. They were allowed to drink at work as long as they didn't get drunk and in trouble. Both got DUIs and got fired. Yeah, I mean, I feel like you just can't let people drink at work, no matter what business you're in. You can't do that. That's a lawsuit waiting to happen. Lawsuit waiting to happen. What's better, Shaco or Andy's? Well, I've almost never seen anyone use an Andaro's Visage on a actual character before. Actually. So I guess I'd say Shaco, but I can't think of a circumstance where I would wear an Andaro's Visage. But I am just a magic finder, so yeah, we'll go with the Shaco. Teleport. We'll check it. Wow, I went through all these potions. How's that possible? Probably because I'm not picking them up. Could be. Can't do it. Can't make an obsession for Blizzard. Oh, go up here. Is there any other games I would stream or just you two? I mean, I would, but and it doesn't sound like it, but yeah, if you stream other games, you get way less viewers. So generally about half as many viewers. It almost doesn't matter what game, to be honest. There's some instances where it's different if it's quite literally a like 1-to-1 translation in the viewers. Well, But yeah, if I hopped on here and like I said, I liked the Fallout games. If I hopped on here and was playing Fallout, I'd have half as many viewers. It's just the way the like YouTube algorithm works and stuff, and you know, a lot of people who like play Diablo 2 like Fallout, but not all of them. So, and nobody's like following my channel, whether it's on Twitch or YouTube, specifically to see Fallout stuff. So even if it's 80% of the people that are watching right now like Fallout and Diablo 2, the way the YouTube algorithm works, it'll be even less. So Steve-O saying, unfortunately true, yeah. It was kind of, yeah. Ever play Pluggy? I used to play on offline single-player Pluggy back in the LOD days, when I first started my channel, yeah. Before D2R came out. Was never into actually, like, mods that made the game different, though. Because Pluggy would just make single-player, like, online. So... it just made Diablo 2 more like Diablo 2, really. Every once in a while, I flip over to a map of GeoGuessr or something, but every once in a while. Good old GeoGuessr. So, over there on YouTube, make sure y'all hit that like button for me, by the way. Speaking of, people watching the stream, help me out, hit that like button for me. So I'm gonna play Diablo 2 forever? Sure. I mean, I've heard of people having worse jobs before. Guys work in a small factory for, you know, 17 bucks an hour welding or something. Nobody bats an eye. What's that meme? What's that meme? People sit in a cubicle punching buttons at filling out TPS reports. Nobody bats an eye. Guy plays Diablo 2 for his entire life. Everybody loses their minds. Not that that's what you're doing, but good old Monarch. I was thinking about throwing this on this character actually when I was dying all the time when I first started out, when I had things not quite set up the way I wanted it to. But yeah, Storm Shield, gotta love it. Got to love it. 494. Everything rolls the same, I think, but I think the defenses can be different, just based on the base defense, right? If anyone remembers, but yeah, cool. Just a classic. Still awesome nowadays, too. If only I was playing hardcore, that'd be great. Yeah, the Joker meme, Snow Pro, exactly. See, you know what's up. You know what's up. Bev said performance review. He got called out for not showing up to all of my in-office days. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. GeoGuessr Detective? No, I'd never heard of that one before, but there's a few guys that I followed for it. I kind of don't play it much anymore. I just kind of, I don't know. It pretty much got too hard to learn any more information. And then as I was learning more stuff, I stopped like trying to learn the other stuff, so I started to forget the other things that I had learned. And I was like, crap, dude, I spent a week learning about Scandinavian road crossing signs, and now I forgot half of them. Great. You know? Do I speed run? Not really, no. That's one of those things on D2 that I kind of wanted to look into, but I haven't got around to it yet. I anticipated finding Tyro's Might in less than 5 years, which turned out to be an incorrect assumption on my part. So, but I did want to. I'll never be a pro. I'll never be setting records, but I did kind of want to look into it, if for nothing else, just to get better at Diablo 2 and just kind of have the satisfaction of like knowing I got better. Because I feel like if I ever tried to speedrun, I would get astronomically better quickly. Mainly because I have so much room for improvement. You know? Coney saying some GeoGuessr now and then is fun. Yeah, usually if I do the GeoGuessr thing at all, I'll do it like I'll do a map, like one map every half hour while I'm streaming Diablo 2 or something. Ooh, diadem. Which, who knows, man? I could pull one up right now, actually. Why don't I? I'm not sure how good GeoGuessr is on stream, though. Does it? I feel like it could make you, like, from the camera spinning around and you're, like, not controlling it. Could kind of mess with people's heads, but... Small charm. There's no way. There's no way. I never miss anything, and you guys know that's true, too. You guys know I never miss anything. All right, I'll look over here. Maybe on this rare instance, I missed something. If it's not a 3/20/20, you're all banned. Every one of you. All getting banned. Well, nice knowing you, fellas. Of course, kidding. Speedrunning Act 3 blows. Yeah, well, that's why no matter what you do, you got to make sure you get teleport somehow by then. Right? If you're a sorceress, get teleport. Get yourself tele staff, save up a bazillion gold, teleport through the whole thing. That is a... For even just normal playthroughs for me, that is a struggle bus one for sure. So long, knowing which, like, how to tell which turn off is the right one. Like, I can't even tell, but... Yeah. Alex says likes watching the streams, doesn't even play anymore though. That's all good. Yeah, there's a few Call of Duty guys I watch that I don't play Call of Duty anymore and stuff like that. So yeah, welcome in, by the way. So don't leave, but I am going to show you what this GeoGuessr is. I'm going to play one round. I'm on the wrong side. It's not great. Is there a different... Why did I flip everything to this side? Everything's better over here. We'll leave that there. It's no big deal. Let's go... Is it just liked maps? Where are the ones? I just want the generic community world. No move, so we're gonna make it... I don't want to be running around, so we're just gonna play one round. It's gonna take 1 to 2 minutes. It's just kind of interesting, you know. It's interesting. I'm gonna hop over to one of these every once in a while. So where is this? Where are we in the world right now? So straight off the bat, they're driving on the left-hand side, which is opposite the United States, but it's in English. McCoy Road. I'm thinking Hawaii, or not Hawaii. Left-hand side. It's almost like New Zealand. Why is it McCoy Road this side, though? White lines. Interesting. Is this like some crazy... Is it Hawaii, actually? Did I nail it right off the bat? No, Hawaii's on the same side. What am I talking about? Is it... That word makes it confusing to me. Why do I keep saying Hawaii when it's not? It just looks strange. Does Australia look anything like this anywhere? They're on the opposite side of the United States, right? I'm gonna guess New Zealand, but I'm not sure. I don't know about these ferns and whatnot. Could be a lot of places. This is gonna be super wrong. I can't tell where the sun's at. It's too cloudy. We're gonna guess it. We're gonna YOLO it and see what's up. It's probably wrong. Boy, I want to. I don't know. This could be a lot of places. It's gonna be like here. I'm gonna look real dumb. I'm not sure where this would be. Oh, it is New Zealand. Okay. Okay. All right. It just looked like New Zealand, and I almost can't even explain it. I knew it was the other side of the road, so it eliminates some, but I sometimes... Oh, New Zealand has a particular green color to its foliage as well. From the camera, from the Google camera, actually. That's another thing I forgot to say. Oh no, I forgot this language. This is like Korean or something, but then this is not. This looks like Cambodian. Oh, it just says Cambodia. I'm like, this looks like Cambodia. Cambodian writing. And then right underneath it. This guy. Well, that makes it easier. I was like, this looks like Korean with these circles like that. Okay. So Cambodia, I'm just going to guess it's probably not. It's probably... let's look a little closer. Does this say anything else? No. I was seeing if it said Cafe Nokia. We'll just guess here. Yeah, okay. I was going to say it was probably one of these other two cities, but I just guessed the big one and move on. It's a trap. This looks like, right off the bat, I'm going to guess like Peru or something. Let's see where the sun's at. Sun's in the north. Checks out. Super dry. That guy could pass for South American. Or Chile. Chile was what... I said Peru, but I was thinking Chile. But it could be Peru, too. I feel like this looks too dry for Chile, mate. We'll go with Peru, then. Like here. Dang it. It was way further south. And it wasn't... It was just over the border in Argentina, too. It's tough. Tough. Technically Argentina, but... Okay. Ooh. Ooh. It looks like, without looking at the other stuff, like Switzerland or something. See, I can't exactly read this, really. I mean, I know the letters, but this almost looks like... a little more north. Holy pole. Oh, I wish I could... If I saw this sign, I would have a great... This is when I said I took all that time memorizing Scandinavian road signs or whatever. This, for all of Europe, there's like 13 or 15 different signs like this, road crossing signs. And you can tell what country it is, sometimes specifically, solely based upon seeing that sign. It's like a crosswalk sign. Like, it's crazy. Okay, so I'm going to guess. This looks like this language, like one of these guys. And I know that someone's out there like, oh, come on, dummy. But this pole does not, these holy poles do not look like that, though. So, Poland? I'm going to guess near Germany, though, because I'm not really sure where this is at. Oh, Romania. Oof, that's tough. That's a toughie. Toughie. Do we find Tails Mine Poland? Yeah, we're taking just a quick break here for just doing one round. There's 5 of them. This is the final one, so don't dip out. I see roughly 20 to 30 people already left the stream because I was doing something besides playing Diablo 2, so which is fine. I knew that was gonna happen, but Kampala. Ooh, I forgot what country that is. Don't look it up for me. Oh wait, duh. Pay attention to your cars, buddy. Both mirrors. Is there I don't remember this car. The double mirror car. I mean, based upon the population, I would say Africa. What is this car? I could just scan for the thing, but is it over here? Double mirrors. What are the double mirrors showing? It's not Ghana. Not Nigeria. It can't be this, can it? Think harder, Phil. Phil! Why do I feel like... I don't know. I'm just gonna... I'm gonna give it to myself about 5 more seconds. I'm just gonna guess somewhere. Kampala. Did it say it somewhere here? I don't know what that means. A lot of times it'll say in the thing what country it is. Alright, I'm just gonna guess, and it'll tell us in just a second. It's not Rwanda or something, is it? Rwanda is like a black pickup, so... Oh, I feel like it's not over here. Oh. Uganda? I didn't mean to click on that. I forgot that Uganda could be on here. The thing with GeoGuessr, not every country is on here. I forgot about Uganda. See? Yeah, I know a lot of people. I try not to look at chat while I'm trying to guess, just so you guys are aware. Forgot, I couldn't remember where it was, but you don't get that very often. I feel like this is almost unofficial coverage. Right. So like different countries like the Congo you can't get. Gabon, I didn't even know that was a country. I've never heard of it. Equatorial Guinea, like these countries aren't on GeoGuessr normally, so like Chad, it's not on GeoGuessr. Sudan, but yeah. All right, we'll hop back to D2R. Don't want to drive everybody too crazy, but every once in a while, you know, ripping off something a little different, a little interesting. A couple more minutes. Wonder what the next terror zone is. Wonder if it's any good. We should just stay away from those guys. They're a bit too much. Rip the 40 loser set left, right? I knew that was gonna happen. It always does. Nah, people just aren't interested in other. Like a lot of people just aren't interested in other things, which is fine. Is what it is. What I should do is just constantly do stuff like that, because they'll leave because they don't like it, and then I'm playing D2, so they'll come back, and then they'll leave again because I'm playing GeoGuessr, then they'll come back, and I'll get a pre-roll ad for them every time. So really, I'll make more money that way. Right? Right. Modern problems call for modern solutions. Where are these flares at? Come on, bro. I teleported all the way up here. No more flares. Gosh. Philip, peace out. Says got to get to work. Peace out. Peace out. You for finally switching. That was not dense enough to be worth it. All right, let's just jump to the bottom here. Oh yeah, Friker, yeah. So I've been trying something a little different on Twitch. On Twitch, I've been going ad-free to see just how the analytics would look different if there was no ads, relative to the ridiculous amount of ads that if you have ads on Twitch, you pretty much have to have 3 minutes of ads or more. Not literally, but essentially. Like, you might as well have no ads if you have less than 3 minutes of ads, just the way it works. So I'm gonna do about a month of no ads on Twitch at all and just see how it is. On YouTube, I just have one pre-roll ad, but on YouTube it's not as bad because they're 5-second skippable ads, so it's not nearly as prohibitive, you know. But yeah. Dwinbar talking about the GeoGuessr, that it was refreshing, huh? You were interested in it? Cool. Appreciate you. I think maybe we'll just do that today. Today, every once in a while, I'll just fire up like one round of GeoGuessr between... What are there, just no monsters? It's a whole map? What's going on here? My goodness. Just fire one up here and there. It does kind of, what's the word I'm thinking of? I don't know. Maybe I sound like a loser, but it kind of makes me feel cool that I know things about GeoGuessr. I don't know. Not that it's like... I don't know. I'm not like, look, see, I'm so much better than everybody. But, you know, I just, you know, it's kind of, I think it's very interesting that people can look at a picture and be like, I know exactly in the world where this is. And the GeoGuessr Pro people, sometimes they're crazy. They've literally memorized, like, exact roads. They're like, look at the slight haze to this camera and look at the height of it. Or they'll even be like, oh, look at how there's a bug splattered on the camera in this particular spot. That's this exact road in Brazil, like in the Amazon or something. You're like, what? How did you memorize that? What? Or they're like, oh, look at this slight fog. This is this one mountain road in Peru. And you're just like, what? How do you memorize all that? There's ever so slightly a few of them like that I know, but I always tend to forget them. I know there's a road in Russia that there's a... You know how we have all these forest fires? Like, that's kind of just how the whole world is nowadays, but when they filmed the GeoGuessr stuff, there was a giant forest fire, like in the Siberian tundra or whatever, and there's like literally like this orange glow in the sky and like this smoky haze when they were recording the GeoGuessr. So on this one, and Russia's crazy. If you're off, you could guess Russia and get 0 points because you'd be so far away. Like, Russia's bananas. So we got the Forgotten Tower. I don't know if I should do that one or not. Striker saying if GeoGuessr could tell you what you should know. I've seen one of the GeoGuessr guys, they actually used this crazy like AI that could tell, it could look at the screen and kind of do that pretty much. He played against it, and like he's used it a few different times, and it kind of does that. It's like, judging by these particular type of wind turbines, they're primarily used in Switzerland, blah 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 blah, and it's like, jeez. But you have to like fire up the AI yourself and know how to do it and stuff. So Damn says the audacity of Twitch to have unskippable ads. You missed the moments. Yeah, the number of times people ask a question, I go on this spiel answering it, and I'm like halfway through this super in-depth like answer for whatever the question are. They're like, "Oh, sorry, I just had 3 minutes of ads. What was that?" I'm like, "Oh man." So that's what I'm trying. I'm trying to just turn them off and see what's up. You know, obviously on Twitch, I don't make any ad revenue then, so. But I'm just seeing how the analytics work, or you know, maybe people appreciate no ads on Twitch, and maybe it ends up working out in the end that it's not really costing me anything to not run ads, if you get my drift. Ooh, souls. If you get my drift. Let's take a look real. Whoa, yeah, you see that? That's why I don't stick around for souls in this level if they're there. That's amped anyways, but they're no good for your survivability. I do still have the Sunder on. I knew that. Go like that. For now. You know what? Maybe I'll keep it on. I was thinking about using it anyways and just intentionally skipping any map that had souls on it. Because then I would kill these lightning immunes even faster. Make sure I grab these since I'm almost empty. I'll kill the lightning immunes even faster. These guys, I'll be able to break their immunity. And take them out, actually. And they don't really pose me much of a risk, those other monsters, because the one, I believe it is those exact mages, Infinity doesn't break their immunity. So there we go. I was right in the middle of describing something, so I paused for a second. But hey, not a high rune, but never mind a mid rune. Ooh, yeah, ooh yeah. Fred, what is going on? Welcome in, yo yo yo. I'm got here 1 o'clock. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll stick here. I don't think I'm going to do the TZ Countess or whatever. Seems like a bit much. Almost filled all of them, all the rejuves up again already. Nice. Optimus loves souls. Well, that's one of us at least. Tax Cut Talk Geo Wizard. I was just playing a game of GeoGuessr a minute ago, so we're chatting a little bit about GeoGuessr. I have heard of Geo Wizard. I don't watch him too much. He's yeah, I don't know. He's got a huge channel. I think he started making YouTube videos just before everybody else did for it, kind of, sort of. Because he's not even really that great compared to like a lot of the pro players, essentially. But he does have he has a huge following, so yeah, popular dude, popular channel, so yeah. Rune word that gives you lower res. So it's not lower res, it's actually called Conviction. But Conviction Aura is from the Mercenary Infinity right here. See up at the top, second down, level 12 Conviction. That lowers the monster resistance by... don't remember the number. Is it 60 something? But I just started using this to use it and try it out, see if I like it more. This Sunder Charm, which minuses, it breaks lightning immunity, this particular one. But it lowers it to 95. The minus 70 hurts my character's lightning res, but yeah. Rune, always a nice find, says Steve-O, yeah. Any mid rune for sure. Just pretty cool stuff. Okay. 8 strength as the max, 21 fire. Neato. Oh yeah, Fred, by the way, if you talk like that again, I'm gonna ban you, just so you know. Too many skivvities and Riz capping fams and stuff. Keeping it in a buck. On it. Skibbity bebop toilets and stuff, whatever you're saying, I don't know. Fred's about to get banned. Just kidding. Jake, welcome in. I usually don't do gear checks because I get shouted out for gear checks like every 15 minutes approximately. Everybody wants to see my full build every 15 minutes. I'll tell you what though, if you I can shout it out for you real quick if you would like, if you know the items there. So I'm using Titans, a Phoenix Shield, Griffin's Eye, Enigma, High Lords, Ravenfrost, Dually Trail Ring, 220 Java Gloves, all Javelin Skillers, Infinity on the Mercenary with the Cure Helm. Java skill on this character, 43 at the moment. Oop, can you... okay, there we go. Slayer Guard. This is going to be a good one. I just got a feeling about this one. I got a feeling. Oh. I meant this one. This is going to be a great obsession... or, Flickering Flame Base. It was bad before I could even say what it was going to be. Yeah, you could check out my Lightning Fury Javazan build guide there. I did just look at her this morning, too, and it's pretty spot on with what I got. I'm even using this exact ring in that video. I have found those gloves since I made that video though, so. Degenerate said a neighbor said that his road bike was a skibbity. I would be offended by that. You should probably sue that kid. Conviction minus 85. Oh, okay. Interesting. A little bit more than I had remembered. No good. Hype mode. Welcome in. Hype mode. You know what? I want to do another GeoGuessr. Don't leave. Do not leave. It's going to be 1 minute of GeoGuessr, and it's going to be fun. Watch how interesting this is. This is how my game ended last time. Not great, but what you going to do? I haven't played in a while. Oh boy, this looks like black and red. Is this somewhere like here? First off, let's turn around. This language is, I don't know it exactly. Is it Bulgaria? These bollards look like maybe Serbia? Maybe it's Serbia. Is it Romania? I'm not sure. It's one of these two. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I can't tell. I don't read the languages, so I'm just kind of guessing. We're going to go Bulgaria. Wait a second. That's Russian? Okay, in my defense, this black stripe with a red thing is not supposed to be in Russia. In my defense, those that are reading this and could tell it was not Bulgaria. It's a short antenna. I should have looked at the antenna, maybe. It is bollard spam, though. Russia does, wherever they put these little markers on the road, they call it bollard spam in the GeoGuessr people do, anyways. And they are everywhere. So I thought Russia first, but I gaslit myself into thinking it wasn't Russia. Hey, forget that one, fellas, okay? I don't like seeing language right off the bat. I like guessing off of not the language right off the bat, so we'll look. So it's on the... I know that people get mad at this, but it's on the opposite side of the road, I call it, because it's the opposite of what I'm used to, so... yeah, so we'll look at it. Is this... Thai? I believe that's Thai. Is Thai... I don't remember what side of the road they drive in Thailand. Because something like Thailand's one, and then like... I'm going to guess Thailand, and I'm going to guess like right here, but I could be wrong here. I'm not... Oh, it's way up there. Okay. Right country, though. Right country. Tropical. Can't tell that plate, though. Ooh. First thought I'm gonna think is like actually up in here, maybe. Let's look around a little bit more. There's no real poles. I couldn't tell from that. How about this? I couldn't tell from that license plate. I can't tell what's going on here, to be honest. Is this a long one? I can't tell. Because in the Americas, they're all shorter than in a lot of other places. I don't know about this car either. Architecture, can't tell. I'm gonna guess to see what's up. Oh boy, not even close. This is a tough area. This is a tough area. What could it? I was on the right parallel. No, I couldn't have got that. That one's too hard for me. Too hard. Oh. Okay. This looks like... right here. It's right there. Nailed it. Oh. I should have looked a little harder. There's no... the sun is definitely in the north. I was messing around on that. That one doesn't count. That one doesn't count. I was messing around on that one. Let me try harder here. 2024 copyright. I can't tell if these people look Asian or Hispanic of some kind. White line. This would make me think not South America. Can't tell which is sun much, but it looks south. See, some of these get hard. These get hard. What is this road? Boy, I guess like this, but this isn't right. This is a hard one. Boy, I'm embarrassing myself here. Ooh. These trees. Oh no, that's not the palm tree I thought it was. Never mind. Oh boy. This is another one I'm gonna be way off and be embarrassed. Okay, not too far off. Not too far. Alright, let's get out of that. Jeez, that was an embarrassing one. Unfortunate. Coffee. But anyways. Gold magic find. Yeah, yes, I kind of guessed the Malaysia there. There's those weird, I mean, not that weird, but it was technically, what, Indonesia? So, yeah, it's like your backyard, so you got it. That'd be like if it was, posted up a video one time when I was playing GeoGuessr. It randomly dropped me right outside of the Detroit Lions, like the NFL team Detroit Lions, right outside the football stadium. And there's like Lions emblems everywhere and stuff. It was like, you know, they were setting up for the game day that day or something. I knew exactly where it was. That's like the equivalent of that one get for you, right? Japan drives opposite, saying Juan. Yeah, sounds right. Japan, relative to my eye anyways, it has a very distinct look. Like, as soon as the camera pops up on Japan, I can usually tell it's in Japan. Just by, like, the shape of the cars and stuff. Why is my cure home not doing anything? Come on, cleansing. Do you mind? You gonna do anything? You gonna do anything? Like, why is the cleansing or just not doing nothing? So weird. Like, it's defective. Raphael said he's gonna be in Michigan later this year. All right. Oh, you're doing like a thing on your motorcycle, you say, huh? Nice. Congratulations on you know, getting going on that. Should be an adventurous trip, fun trip right there. Hitting all the different states, it sounds like. Steve-O saying, how can you tell if the sun's in the north or south? So on GeoGuessr, there's a compass that, so you look north on the map and then you see if the sun's there. You can't, it doesn't work all the time, because if it's early in the morning or late at night, obviously the sun sets in the, rises in the east and sets in the west, but it's generally like here in Michigan, it would generally be in a southern part of the sky in midday, you know what I mean? So if you're like that one where I guessed Alaska and it was actually the southern tip of South America, like the very north and the very south can look very similar, especially when you're not great at the game. And you know, I'm okay for an average dude who hasn't played the game in, you know, a few months. So northernmost point of Brazil is closer to New York than the southernmost point of Brazil. Yeah, I mean, that checks out, right? I don't understand that fun fact, Rush. That would make sense, kinda. Green Pine, welcome in. Yo, yo, yo. The cure home not working. Someone said it. Well, it is level 1. Well, it's always level 1 on the cure home, right? So it just usually doesn't take 7 minutes to kick in. Usually it's like 5 seconds. Time to, whoa, be put back on the phone. Sounds good. Gold magic find. Not too many souls in here, I guess. Wait, how did he just get healed? Ooh. See, put that Sunder Charm away when you got souls rocking down here. Northern aspect, not a ton. Don't play a lot of other games.
I can't carry
Oh,
anymore.
thought they were all gone. Ken says Nebraska says what's up. Hello, Nebraska! The whole speaks for the entire state. Welcome it. Repair, a huge repair cost increase since the patch. I have not, but I don't play online, so I haven't played online really. So I would not notice. You could always test it if it's different. Go on offline single player and repair something, and then repair the same amount of durability on online, because the hot fixes only applies to online. So did I ever think about doing caster gloves or crafted gloves for the Javs on? I know you can do them, but I'm not saving up all of the stuff to be able to do that. So, did I consider it? I considered it, and I considered not doing it, if that's the way to word it. Stinking mana burn. Dunzo. Yeah, pretty much from Fred's there. I considered, I did not want to do that.
Good afternoon.
Bro. For the longest time, I didn't get souls down here, like, at all. And the game's like, yeah, forget you, bro. Thought I'd seen something, which I did not. I just wanted to lose some more life real quick. What? Constantinios. Sorry, I was struggling to pronounce your name. Do forgive me, but welcome in. Glad you like the channel. Okay, 2 monsters, thank you. Game is really crushing me on the lack of density in this joint. Again. Vodka in the water bottle? No. Nope. Not midday boozing it up. No, 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 no. Come on. Come on, Doom Venom, you're my... Thought he was my man. Of course, they're all monster types that just spread out. You gotta go stab them one by one. Just devastating. Ooh. Well, if you want a little extra defense on your hit recovery, I guess, huh? So, it's always cool when you get something useful with 2 mods on it, I guess, but not the defense is usually the most important. Limab. I'm not really big on Diablo 2 mods. I don't like things that change Diablo 2 and stuff, so I'm probably not your best person to ask about things that would like changing in for Diablo 2 mods. Not the best person to ask. Personally, I'm just a fan of the little things to help. Whoa! Ah, couldn't teleport fast enough. Loot filter, some kind of currency page or something, stacking. That's about it. Battle orders ran out too, of course, I didn't notice. Good job, Phil. Quality of life stuff. There you go. Change Mosaic to Ja. Yeah, I mean, that's like bare minimum. It really just needs to be removed from the game, to be perfectly honest. No build should be able to clear, like, a player's 2000 difficulty. Like, it's just, you know. But that's just me. Pickle Nick says, would I be open to if they rolled back for next season and they made the whole season as if it was like the 08 patch? Well, dude, that would be nasty. There would be 7 million concurrent players on the D2R ladder if they did that. Maybe even 10 million. Could you imagine? Also, imagine I always thought, what if they did this? What if they made some change that was like people would just notice it happened, but you didn't tell them. Something like that. Hey, this next season is like the 08 patch, but you tell nobody. You just tell nobody, and it just, you know, people go to make like certain rune words or something. And it's like, what? Why didn't this work? And then like, it'd just be crazy. Actually, I don't want that. I was even thinking crazier, like, is it 08 or is it older than that, like '07, where you got like the old Valk that had the different stats on it? Or, you know, people are out there playing and they're like, oh my gosh, I just found an '07 Valk, or old Arcane's Valor. Like, oh my god. Like, how insane would that hype be? It is undescribable how hype people would be if they just, you know, but make it so that at the end of the season, those characters wipe. So those don't go to non-ladder. So if you play on ladder, those characters you know going into it are going to be wiped. So I guess you'd have to upfront tell people something was going on. Why is there... Man, I went so many times without there being any souls in the second level, and now there is every time. So lame. Galback, yo! What's going on? Welcome in. Hybrid rune words with like ith stuff. Yeah, even stuff like that. Limab, yeah. That'd be huge. But like I said, just for a season and then everything gets wiped. Like you can't... that stuff couldn't come over to offline. Or to non-ladder, I mean. So it'd just be like a singular season hype event. I think it'd be huge. Play off the nostalgia factor. And who doesn't waste too much time and money in life on nostalgic stuff, right? Why do you think they remake every game that's popular? They remake every movie that was popular. It's a known formula that works every time. It works. $44 to max stamina. Let's go. Steve-O saying even something like Last Wish with 3 Javs can't compete with Mosaic. Yeah, no, not even close. Not even close, to be honest. Oop, let's go back. Let's go line them up again. Trap him in the corner. You don't think they can remove Mosaic at this point? Oh, sure they could. Sure they could. If people want to play builds that just can absolutely nuke everything in the game and you can get the item like very easily on like the first day of ladder, I mean, you can just go play Diablo 3 or D4 or something, you know what I mean? That's kind of never been really D2, that you find all the items instantaneously, like. Sure, you could always get lucky like I did with a Barun, but like Mosaic, you can literally just run the countess for a few hours and have a Mosaic. Oh my gosh. Maybe more than a few hours, I'm exaggerating, but maybe a few hours might count. To get the runes to cube up to the Gull. If you just spammed the Countess, didn't find any runes anywhere else. Yeah, you could in a couple of days, pretty simply, to be honest. Instantly melting like players' styles and difficulty. Chaos Sanctuary. The janitor's in charge of D2? What are you talking about? They just made that huge change. They just did. Phone battery dying. Alright, peace out, Gold Magic Fine. No problem, no problem. Random guy says he wants it removed, but he doesn't think they'll do it. Yeah, I guess wanting it and thinking what they'll do it are two different things. Yeah, for sure. I essentially agree with you, I guess. I also do not think they will do it. They should, though. Yeah, the number of people that I've seen that like they came from Diablo 4 or Diablo 3 or something, like just the sheer number of people obviously being in my position. You know, I hear from people in chat all the time, and they'll come in and say, oh yeah, I played, and then I heard Mosaic was super powerful, so that was the first build that I played on Diablo 2 Resurrected. And yeah, why do people like this game? Like this one Mosaic build is really good, and every other build sucks. Like every other build's terrible. And I'm like, oh god. You know, because they're coming from one of the other games. Mosaic is like the builds in the other games that are just busted and everything, you know, and you know, it's like a relative thing, you know what I mean? Like Javs on here, this is as hard as this gets, you know. It's just melting the Bale Waves, end of the game. Highest difficulties count, but relative to Mosaic, this seems terrible. So it ruins the game for a lot of people. It's unfortunate, but removes the challenge element, pretty much. Get you away from those Hydras. Mosaic is D2R. It is D2R? Not sure what you mean by that, Fred. I don't think Mosaic is D2R. Mosaic is Diablo 4. Mosaic is essentially the Spirit born in Diablo 4, right? That's the way I see it. Hardcore Barbarian Uniques only. There you go. Ooh. Oh, Fred's just trolling. There you go. Without Mosaic, D2R is dead. This guy. You knew you had to get ridiculous enough so I could definitely tell you were trolling. Okay, now I got you. Yeah. Had my call to arms out. Oopsie. Comical about the new rune words is backwards. Plague is... Wait. Nova should be on struck. Oh yeah, a lot of times that is one thing that's kind of annoying about some of this stuff, when it's stuff cast when struck instead of on striking and stuff. I want to use more freaking full rejuves just to get my mana back. Keeps burning me. Meat scraper. What is this, hollow tusk or something? Vile husk. Okay, well, close enough. Close enough for my liking. Yeah, nerfs are great. Nerfs are great. Speaking of nobody likes nerfs, semi-unrelated, but didn't they just say they were going to make Diablo 4 way harder? They were going to increase the difficulty level this next upcoming season or whatever. I don't follow Diablo 4 stuff hardly at all anymore, but yeah, it is kind of funny. Because I remember the first time they nerfed stuff ever in D4, everyone lost their minds. They just lost their minds. This is the worst game ever. Now my characters all suck. I do remember that. In general, I think you're right, though. People get really mad when the thing that they're playing gets nerfed, but...
I can't carry anymore.
Oh, boy. Alright, let's get out of here. Man, there's souls every time now. I need to change the clock on my computer or something. Get a better roll on the souls. Marius saying most fun build for them is the faux pally.
I can't carry anymore.
Yeah, faux pally is a good one. I like that's a good example of one that they made. It's strong. Like you You can melt through the Chaos Sanctuary with a lot of plus skills and reasonable gear. But it's not so busted that, like, you know, it's ridiculous. And obviously it has its limitations, of course. A solid example of one that they nailed like everything besides Mosaic. And it's because they rushed Mosaic out, to be honest. They didn't want to waste they didn't want to give it any more PTR time to test it with the full Mosaic 100% chance of keeping your charges or whatever. And that's why they messed it up. But to be honest, out of all the items and skills, that's like the only thing that they busted. So
I am overburdened.
random guy says he plays mostly Barb, so he has no idea what we're talking about with this most powerful thing. Yeah, melee characters in D2 have been kind of the weaker than casters for a long time. Essentially, from what I understand, essentially since synergies came into the game. Some people saying Mosaic's crashing their PS5s and stuff. Yeah, I had it. I don't know exactly the mechanism, the cause or whatever, but when I used to play with Mosaic Assassins in game, I banned them from my games now, but when I used to, it would crash. It wouldn't crash my computer, but it would crash the literal game on the server. You know what I mean?
I am overburdened.
Anytime there was, like, especially lava around, let's say you're going into the Chaos Sanctuary with all the lava along the paths, and then there would be like 1 or 2 or 3 Mosaic Assassins exploding everything. It would, all of a sudden the game would just crash, and I'm like, what's going on? And everyone's just like, oh, I got kicked from the game too. Me too, me too. And it happened like 3 or 4 times one day, and I was like, oh, it's these 2 or 3 Mosaic Assassins. When we were running into the Chaos Sanctuary with the lava graphics or whatever, it would crash the servers. Dude, forget this. Like, it literally crashed the game on the server, so my computer was fine. But the Blizzard servers would break.
Good afternoon.
Lacti, anything good today? Not much.
What do you need?
Not much at all, really, but we did find amazing fun and friendship on stream today, though, so you can't put a price on that. Barak, how come the sets and uniques aren't better? A lot of them are kind of good. The thing is that if they made all of the set items and all of the unique items good, the game would get way too easy in the early game.
I can't carry anymore.
Because the thing is that there's so many uniques and set items that you would just be finding good stuff all the time, and then the game would get super easy. So you can't really have them all good, like all really good. Like some of them just have to be kind of like meh. Like if you find them on a playthrough, it's like, oh, yeah, for my build this doesn't really help me at all. But then some of them, if you find them on the playthrough, you're like, ooh, nice. But if you find them endgame, it's just like, oh, this is some garbage. This is some garbage. This is some garbage. Because, yeah, even though, like, someone just asked me, hey, what'd you find so far today, like, streaming or whatever, I said nothing, but imagine if all the uniques and sets that dropped were, like, good. I mean, I would list off, like, 80 things, because I found so many set and unique items, but, you know, you just can't have them all good. Or they can't be really, really good endgame viable. Like, not everything can be endgame viable. I wouldn't want everything to be endgame viable anyways, personally. T-Foss says it's pretty well known that gamers don't like waking up weaker. Like just go to sleep one night, wake up the next day, and they're less powerful in the game. Yeah. Well, you know what I say. I always listen to those. Oh shoot, what game was that? Oh, the WoW devs. You think you want classic servers, but you don't. You think you do, but you don't. You think you want Mosaic in the game, but you don't. I am the one that can fix everything. I know all. Right? Don't people love when people tell them that?
I am overburdened.
I alone can fix it. Don't you have phones? Yeah, that one's up there too, but that one is up there. Ooh. Good density there. Make sure he doesn't get taken out because it could be a dangerous pack.
I am overburdened.
Nothing. Adding a potion slot to the mercenary so he auto pots. Interesting. That's an interesting idea for a mod. I've never really heard of that or thought about that. I don't know if that's ever been done before, but sounds interesting. I don't know. Kind of neat. I don't know if I would think that's good or not. Kind of good, I guess. I don't know. Doesn't sound game breaking, I guess. Duck, welcome in. Yo, yo, yo. Steve-O says, Blizzard servers breaking. Breaking news today. I see what you did there. Maybe after this I'll hit a Forgotten Tower run just to see what it's. I think it, like, with the teleport speed so bad on this, it's gonna be a rough go, but and there's not enough density in the tower, but maybe we'll try her out. Just see what's up. I don't think I've ever done an endgame Terror Zone Javs run, so. Yeah, actually, Fred, that's like a goated build right there, actually, yeah. Max concentration. No, see, usually when I build my barbs, I max out the max stamina, the run walk speed, the all res in the 4 bottom ones in the masteries. Those are the ones I max out those 4, and then I max out find item and I put the rest of the points into find potion. That's usually my build right there. Works all right. Use WASD to move your merc around, and then you move your character with the mouse. Bit much for my liking, but interesting. At least we got a good D2 update. Lact says D2R. Yeah, D2R. I don't want to go too hard on it. Mosaic's pretty much the only thing that I think is like messed up on the game. So, I mean, out of everything there is, it's the only like issue. Can't complain too much, I guess, but make a video on that build, says Tony. Ooh. Should. I should. Degenerate said he ripped two Griffins from TZ Andy. Nice. Let's see what's up with this tower with this build. I think it's going to be rough, but that's why I wasn't doing it. But I decided
I shall purge this land of the shadow.
I'll come out here and purge this land of the shadow, I guess. Why not? Wait, is this the one you can jump? Nope. Oh boy, I already regret doing this. We'll do one full run though, no matter what. Boy, really regret doing this. It's more of a Nova sort game right here, I'll tell you what. Hey, we got Champion Ghosts though, right? Well worth it. Get after it, Phil. You can do it. Yeah, I mean, I could definitely do it, but Steve-O said D2R runs 10 degrees hotter than any other game. I don't really know a whole lot about that. I have heard people say similar things, I guess you could say. But I'm not too knowledgeable enough about computers to really... It does seem to run suspiciously difficult on a lot of stuff. I mean, I have a 4070 Ti now, so not too much of an issue, but... Oh, I thought that said Ohm for a second. Like it was like the Countess, but her rune drop table in the terror zone. What do you guys think? Was it worth it or not? Maybe because it's running 2 games at once? Well, original LOD, is that really a whole game? That's like 0.1 of a game, isn't it? Like a 10th of a game? G-Stacks hasn't had his coffee yet today. No! Sounds devastating. Gotcha, Stevo. 99% GPU utilization means something different in D2R. Let's do it one more time. Let's do it one more time.
I shall purge this land of the shadow.
Maybe we got a interesting monster roll or something, huh? Thunder Charm, legendary. 51's bad, right? Isn't that like 30 to 60 or something? How do these ones roll? I don't find a lot of magic resistance ones. How do these roll? Anyone remember offhand? I know you guys know a lot more than I do, so. $45 to $60. Gotcha. Appreciate ya. Yeah, there's less density, but everything is so easy. I am lazy. I do like easy areas. See, this is as easy as if I was doing Terrorize Chaos with a Mosaic. That was Players 2000 difficulty. See, I like easy. I wonder if I have, I don't even know if I, to to be honest, those magic ones, I don't know if I've even ever saved any. So maybe I'll just keep that one just to see, you know, if I even have a Sunder Charm that's a magic one. I might have just always went like, oh, this isn't perfect, throw it out. Not sure. Because really the magic ones you don't find a lot of, right? If I'm not mistaken. Come on.
I can't carry anymore.
$220 Javs here at least. You can do it. Oh. I meant the next ones. Yeah, maybe I don't like that. We'll hop back to in just a second. Yeah, we need to hop back to. We're gonna do one round, approximately 2 minutes of another GeoGuessr round. So this could be anywhere in the world here. Where are we at? Good old GeoGuessr. I don't know what that spells, so Thule. Some of these signs might say something, but petrol. So somebody was asking before. These are little plates, which is interesting. Sun is in. It's hard to tell here. See, this is in the morning, so it looks south, but it's hard to tell. These rifts actually could tell you exactly where this is if I had stuff memorized better. Rats. 2023 rifts. Usually they don't have rifts in newer coverage. That's very strange. Bar, restaurant, hotel, like it's a lot of, it's like Englishy. It's Englishy. We got an antenna. Oh boy, this is another hard one. I don't know what kind of religious establishment that is either, though. Another gas station? Why is there so many? This hotel has its own gas station. That's weird. Oh boy, I don't know where this is. I have no, I don't even know what continent this is on. Oh, wait a second. It does have the red. It's a long plate with a red on the side. Oh, well, I didn't think that's where it was. But that is Albania? My bad. See, those rifts are usually, yeah, Montenegro, Albania, Northern Macedonia. I didn't see that one plate. If you memorize what blurred out license plates look like in the world, you can get way good at this game. Okay. This looks like a random road in Michigan. Like literally. Paint Horse Drive. This could be like, I mean, that looks American. I was trying to see if that looked American or Canadian. Like this could be. It's kind of actually this is too mountainy, but we do not have mountains like this in Michigan. So if I had to guess, it's got to be Suns in the South, right? Yeah, for Suns in the South. Yeah, the things, it's up here at the top. You see my mouse, the compass. It's southwest. There's the sun, so it's definitely like. I don't know, it doesn't really look like this area, but it looks like this area, but with mountains. So I'm not sure. Like it looks like here. but with mountains. So I have to guess, like... No, it can't be there. Can't be here either. Guess it's got to be up here, huh? I don't really know. Could be here. Let's just guess right here and see what happens. Okay, well, a little bit further over. A little further over. Not too bad. Not too bad. Palm trees. El Peto. I don't know that. It looks like Spanish, of course, I believe. That looks like Spanish as well. Small plates. South America for sure. I believe. I don't know this car. Round poles. I don't know that. I can't see if that pole is round. So Mexico has these hexagonal poles. That's what I was looking for here. It almost looks like it's hexagonal almost. But I can't tell if it's just wet. Like wet and then not wet. Or is this one? No, that looks round. All right, I'm gonna guess. I don't know if that flag would help. Claudia Scheinbaum. Well, that's the Mexican president or something. So this must be Mexico. So it's got to be like here. I'm going to guess Texalua. Oh, it's even further up there. Good thing I know my world presidents and leaders, huh? Slightly. Claudia Scheinbaum. Okay, we've got what would appear to be India at first glance. That's my best guess. But there's no... Oh wait, there it is. I was looking for like whatever the language is called over there. Well, there's like 15 languages in India, but you know what I mean. They're similar-ish. It's got to be India, huh? Big blur, not good camera. Line over the top. So it could be deceiving, but this one Indian language, see how all the letters, well, a lot of them are connected at the top. That language is, those languages, I should say, are more up towards the north in here. Down here, they're not connected, see? But sometimes they have the languages that are in different places. So I'm just going to guess in the middle here, see what's up. Okay, a little bit further south, but not too bad. Ooh. Okay. Uh-oh. I don't know. Is that a hooked C? Is that Turkey? It's got to be Turkey, huh? They have S's and C's with little hooks under them. That looks like a little thing under the S there. And under the C here. Could be wrong, though. But this does look Turkey-ish. Flat. Dry-ish. So if it was like around, outside of Ankara or something. We'll just guess. We'll just guess in here. Okay, yeah. About where I thought. About where I thought. Look at that, man. Phil just killing it. Oh. All right, we'll hop back to D2. I know. Not everybody's thing, but we'll do a run here, and we'll do that once in a while, huh? A little over 2. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Ooh, good start to this. Sorry, didn't mean to hit that button. Forgive me. Ah. Thinking souls, bro. Oh, it's Frigid Highlands now? Yeah, this popped up the other day and I decided not to do it. Just because I run Frigid so much already. Super easy area for tons of builds. Even though you got easy density like that. You know what? I changed my mind. I'm going to do this now. Yeah, Pilgrim, you were right on that one with Turkey as well, huh? Yeah. Pretty good at GeoGuessr. Appreciate you. Yeah. There's so many things I've even forgot too. I was playing it for a while and I was like watching YouTube videos to study the you know, how to memorize what country you were as soon as it loaded in and stuff. There was a time period where I literally like played GeoGuessr for like a couple hours after I would like work every day. But not anymore. It just got too hard to, like I was mentioning earlier, it got too hard to memorize stuff. Ooh, I didn't notice he was almost dying. Like I started forgetting things that I had memorized and I'm like, great. I'm forgetting things faster than I can memorize it. Memorize new stuff. Great, great, great. Aren't you retired? Yeah, retired from GeoGuessr, you mean? Pretty much. Make a map game like GeoGuessr, but for children? I don't know how to do things like that. No idea how to do things like that. Nafroon. Legendary. Ballard, welcome in. Yo, yo, yo. Duck. So I didn't see who you were responding to, but Thunder Charm takes whatever the monster's, a monster that's immune to that particular type of damage, no matter what their resistance is, that they're immune to that, and takes it down to 95. So is it going to be ethereal? Oh, I don't think it is. I can see it right there. Aw, man. But still a cool one to find. And Darl's Visage, 27 to strength, 10 life leech. Not too shabby, I suppose. Ooh. So yeah, good. I found one of these the other day too. I found it, this is what pains me about single player, but yeah, gotta toss some stuff out. Only need like 10 Andarl's Visages. Don't need my 11th, so. Really wish I could find a Tyrell's Might though. Be a lot cooler if I did. Yeah, was just seeing if there was another champ there or something. Yeah, correct, Duck. Yeah, Thunder Chimes don't increase your damage like against monsters that aren't immune to it. So like this lightning Thunder Charm here, when I got after Eldritch here, how all of his minions are immune to cold, the Thunder Charm does absolutely nothing to these guys, just literally nothing. Realistically, if I was running this, I should probably, I mean, it's so fast either way, it doesn't matter much, but pull the Thunder Charm out and put a Skiller in there, but doesn't really matter too much at this point, you know? good. Good lightning res, but in general, not that great. Probably really don't even need to waste the time to battle order, to be straight up. Sounds like something Phil would say just before he dies, though. Nah, see, we're good. We're good.
I am overburdened.
Good old Sunday. Perfect to bust. No good. Yeah, fine. We'll take some out on the way. Here we go. This is where Phil gets taken out. Just thought I'd take out another champion along the way, you know.
Carry anymore.
Give me another chance, but look what happens to me. Mattel de Feu. Guess there was another champ there. I barely missed him, though. Barely missed that other champion. So I'm going to dip out a little bit earlier today. Not this very minute. No need to hop out, but I usually stay on just for the regulars. I usually stay out till 3:30. I'm going to be hopping off here in a little bit at 2:30 today, so just to forewarn you. It's too nice today. It's like 60 degrees out. I got to get outside.
I
Got to.
can't carry anymore.
This whole all winter being cooped up inside, and
I am overburdened.
I got to get my bike out and go for a cruise. Before I gotta pick my kid up for school. And by bike, definitely mean bicycle. $11:15, so I got tons of time. Oh, fishaholic, good point. Good point. Oop, javelin kitties. I really don't like those things, to be honest. Anything that's ranged takes you out, you know, gets real annoying.
Hello.
My 70,000 Sunder Charm of today. Not perfect, so toss that out. Approximately 70,000. Could have been a little more, could have been a little less. No way to say for sure. Perfect Thunder Charm for everything? I think so. I mean, I definitely have all the Fire, Lightning, Poison, Cold, you know, I definitely have all those. I was going to look at this a second ago. I don't remember Physical and Bone Break, so I have a 45 here, so I don't need this 51 that I found. I think somebody said 45 to 60 or 65 was perfect for that, so... Yeah, I've even had more, like... I only keep... Well, I guess I have... Wait, what? I have a 70... What? I have two 71s. Throw those out. So I've even had more of like all these other ones, but I just chuck them out because like how many perfect Thunder Chimes do you really need, right? And yeah, if I run Terror Zones for like 3 hours, I'll find like 10 of them, like 10 Thunder Chimes. So you just over the days of, you know, playing or whatever, you know, just kind of ended up with perfect ones of everything. The years and years of only trying to find Tyrael Smite now. Decades and decades, millennia and millennia. Oh, well, oh no! How could you? Moonpox. Unbelievable. So not perfect. It's not really. I play so many casters, I wouldn't really use much that didn't have FCR in it. But 2 to Paladin, 28 to Strength. 4 all res, not great. 36 on the cold, but and then 18 to magic find. So it's interesting. Interesting. Probably. I definitely well, 28 to strength is a ton, but I'm pretty sure I got stuff with good strength already that are like 210 with like 24 to strength or something, you know. I think. Yeah, faux pally wouldn't be bad, so. Yeah, not goated, but just interesting for a second. Max roll with magic find on a rare amulet. I'm not sure. I don't know the answer to that one. I'd have to fire up Area Summit for that. Mara's better. Yeah, I mean, in general. Because what I think, does Paladin get 3 health points per vitality point? So I think Barb gets 4, and then I think Paladin gets 3, Sorceress gets 2, and like Necromancer gets 2 maybe. I forget how it goes exactly, but Duck said his guess is 25. I thought 25, but then I started thinking, like, wait a second, is that one of the ones that's some weird number, like 18? So yeah, I don't remember. $50 says Jinx. I don't think the magic find a 50 on a rare amulet. You can get, I think it's 50 on a blue. I think you can get 50 magic find on a blue, because for some reason I thought that on blue amulets it was 10 more than what the max you can get on a ring. Maybe. Looking trim. Appreciate you. Really, I haven't used a treadmill in a minute though. Really, what's been paying off is being sick. It's one of the best ways to lose weight. Ever play online? Sometimes. I play after ladder resets, and it's been, what has it been, 2 months since ladder reset now, so we're mid-season. So I played for like a month and a half, and then I'll play a couple months offline, and then I'll get back online. Do you ever play offline single player? Or do you only play online? Feeling better? I am feeling better. I'm pretty much better. I just have like a lingering little bit of a cough or whatever, just to be annoying, you know. Hasn't cleared up for anything, but Oh, also I know why it looks like I trimmed up too. Trimmed my beard up. Yeah, Fishaholic, never trust those AI things. Especially, never trust those, ever. I don't care which one you look at. They're always wrong. Literally always. Started 2 weeks ago for offline, you say, huh? Oh, wait. No offline character, you started 2 weeks ago. Gotcha. Yeah, I play online. I think both have their place, you know what I mean? I like playing with people. But if I had to choose nowadays, I would probably play offline single player. I'd prefer offline single player than online. But since I don't have to choose, I do both. Whoa, what's hitting my mercenary up here? It's really chopping him down. $50 on blue, 35 on rares, says Jinx. Gotcha. 35 on rares, huh? That'd be nasty. Get like a 210 with like 28 to strength and $20 res and 35 magic find. I don't know if any of those rolls like overlap each other. You know, I always forget. It's hard to it's impossible to remember. I would say the affix, suffix, the way things roll on rares. You know, like somebody I guess memorized it, but not this guy. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen 35 either. I thought it was like super low on rare amulets for some reason, but I thought it was like 20, but because you just looked it up. So maybe there's like a super rare like double affix suffix roll for Magic Find or something, like a 20 or and then like a 15 or something that you can get. Kind of like it's super rare to get a, you know, a 40 MF ring because you need the double Magic Find roll, which almost never happens. Maybe. I'm just speculating, so. Elrune. Fishaholic, I don't know that your logic checks out, but I'm gonna say you're right anyways. I'm gonna say you're right anyways. Yeah. Where'd those come from? I seen 3 arrows and a bunch come flying over. I'm like, there's a champ over there. Do you go Eth base on your self-wield energy shield? Like for self-wielding infinity ethereal base, you're saying? You definitely can, Fish. If you're specifically, exclusively making your infinity like an ethereal scythe or something, or a trident, it does technically lower the requirements slightly for, but when I made mine, I did not, but you definitely can because you don't attack with it or anything. Yeah, I mean, I guess nobody really does attack with an infinity ever, so yeah, you definitely can do that. Pickle, no, he's The 19-year-old is super uninterested in anything that I say. So, just incredibly uninterested. That checks out, yeah, right? For instance, I tried getting him to make YouTube videos, and I was like, I'll get you the camera and the mic, and even if you don't want a camera, I'll get you the mic, and you can make YouTube videos real quick, and you can make money in super quick and easy from home. Like, you don't have to go full professional and do it, but I can show you exactly how to do it. In a half hour from now, you could make your first YouTube video pretty much almost as good as what I make. He's like, no, I don't want to. I'm not interested. What? You tell me a kid doesn't want to make YouTube videos? Like, what world are we living in here? So yeah. What world are we living in here? Yeah, I've asked. I probably talked to him about that probably once a year for the last like 5 years. So pretty much since he was like 14, 15 years old. I was like, I can show you how to do this. No, that's all right. No way a 19-year-old doesn't want to listen to you, yeah. And the thing is, too, is it's a stepson, too, so... Not that, I could see that being a little bit less listening to me-ish type of situation, Maybe, maybe not, I don't know. Pure speculation on my part. Jinx, I don't know about your YouTube video idea there. YouTube channel idea, huh? That's all that's going to be on the YouTube channel, I guess, huh? As long as he's not laughing about Skibbity Toilet, he's fine. Right. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to force him to do something he doesn't want to do, right? Well, I guess when they're kids, at some point you do kind of have to force them to do what you tell them to do, huh? At some point. Farm runes for a hammered-in build. Runes are just tough. So if you're newer to Diablo 2, it's like real hard to find runes. Like harder than any other game you've played, probably, to find the things you want to get. But you definitely, in general, the lower runes, so up to Ist, the best place to get is from farming the Countess, which I would generally start the game with a Sorceress and then switch to a Paladin if that's what I was doing, but you don't have to. But farm the Countess for runes up to Ist rune, and then higher than that, I've seen someone mention lower Kurast. That is what I would do too. It still takes forever. So. Pickle says at 19, we were all the smartest person that ever, yeah.
Hello.
I don't know if I was the smartest, but yeah. I can remember at 19 because I was like still living at home. I wanted to go party. I was a good kid, but I was still living at home, and 19 year legal adult. I think at that point I was like, like, I get I'm still living at home, but do I have to be home at 10 o'clock still? Like, can I stay out past 10? And we argued about that for a while until eventually I was staying out past 10. I'll word it that way. I'm like, I'm 19 years old. I have to be home at 10. Like, the party doesn't start until 10 o'clock. Like, my friends are like, by 19, like, some of my friends are starting their second year of college. I'm still living at home with my parents, and they're like, be home by 9. I'm like, the party starts at 11. Yeah, pre-game's at 10. Party doesn't start till 11. Come on. Yeah, that's pretty funny, to be honest. Very true, though, kind of, sort of. That's it. So, but yeah, this is going to be the final run. I'm going to hop out here, slam down one more time, take off. Go get a little exercise in. Go hop on the pedal bike and scoot around outside since it's so warm out. I think it's like 60 out right now, which is insane. Just insane for Michigan, right? Kind of normal for this time of year. I think it's sunny out. It's going to be nice. I think I'm going to ride the bike. We'll see how cold it is, because if it's chilly while I'm riding, I don't like riding a bike when it's cold out, because another storm shield. I just was like, I'll kill a few extra random monsters before I take off. Another storm shield. I think it's a little worse. Think the other one, testing my memory, 497, right? So a little worse the other one though. Ready for winter already. It's too hot. Get out of here. You bums. Don't say stuff like that. Oh, actually, I'm going to do one more GeoGuessr before I go. One more GeoGuessr before I go, so. Oh, Opal, thank you for the $10 super.
$10 through Super Chat. Enjoy your weekend, sir.
Appreciate you. Oh, we got a little one up in the corner for this one. Look at that. Thank you so much for $10 super chat. One more quick GeoGuessr before I go. I got to hurry up, though, because I want to go for this bike ride before I get my kid from school. This looks like, I don't know. Leany wood pole is strange. Sun's very north. Is this like South Africa or something? I don't know this pole. I do not know that pole. I'm going to guess South Africa. I mean, look at this. Look. I could tell that it was on the right parallel. That was a tough one. That was a tough one. This instantly looks like Japan. Just before I even moved or anything, before I looked, it was Japan. This pole right here looks like Japan. This pole with this little sign on it behind. Oh, it's a little behind chat. This right here. If you're smart, these numbers tell you exactly where you are. I'm not that smart. Ooh, but this is a snow pole. So you don't drive off the road on accident. So I'm gonna guess north. How far north though? Are we going way north? Up on the northern island? Or are we going like here? I'm gonna guess right here. Nah, I think it's northern island. Well, really far south. Completely off base. Whoopsie. This sign's gonna be my... Can't read it. Prepare to stop. But it's in English. This looks like Europe, though. MTM engineering does not help. This a wood pole? Wait, that is a wood pole. They don't generally have wood telephone poles. Yeah, this is wood. This looks like... Wait, that's on the opposite side of the road, though. All right. Well, it's got to be... The pole is kind of confusing me. Maybe I'm confused. They're on the opposite of the United States, so it's in English. So, I mean, it's got to be the UK or somewhere, right? Doesn't really look like it. This looks suspicious. I'm just going to guess it. It's got to be... Without license plates, Ireland's tough. They got different license plates on their cars, so... Minnesota? Canada? This looks familiar, like I've had this one before. Hogs Wild. Oh, not even close. Arkansas. So it does kind of look Ozarky, I guess, too, huh? I'm not looking for it. We're gonna go here, by a lake over here. There's more lakes on this side. Actually, there's some over here too. Whatever, I don't care. Man, I'm good. Look at that. When you have a sign that tells you literally what state it's in, it gets a lot easier. It's got the big blur. It looks kind of India-ish, but not really. Oh wait. Yeah, I mean, that's got to be the Thailand again, huh? Oh, wrong country. Whoops. That was actually Cambodia. That's not too bad. You know what? I'm going to do one more real quick. Just super quick. Right on the border counts. That's fine. Super quick. So right after this one, we'll take off. Appreciate y'all hanging out, hanging around. Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't know this one. Don't know it. Of course, I can't see its license plate because your dumb trailer that doesn't have a license plate on it. I don't know. Now there's no yellow line, so it makes me think it's not South America. I can't really tell where the sun is because of clouds, so I'm in big trouble. Big trouble, fellas. Guardrails don't help me. I don't know. I literally don't know where this is at all. I mean, that kind of looks like... I mean, those kind of look like Jaguars almost, like it's Europe. But this doesn't look very Europe-y. But then the white lines make me think Europe. There's no antennas, which makes me think not Europe. Boy, I don't know. This is so hard. Someone said Mexico, so I'm going to go with it. Usually Mexico doesn't have the white lines either, but... I told you! Northern Macedonia? No! Oh, it's a newer Northern Macedonia. Okay. So Northern Macedonia has those sky rifts too, where it'll look all distorted. But this is newer coverage, so it didn't look like it. Got me good. Got me good. See, look, it's the exact same lines. The double solid white. This is definitely not Northern Macedonia, though. I can't tell where the sun is again. It looks kind of north. I mean, this could pass for Brazil, right? But Brazil doesn't have these type of lines on the road usually. Could it be Australia? Whatever. YOLO! It's totally not going to be here. Dang it. This reddish look too is it's this latitude. Like it's somewhere. It's going to be like here. Or like here. This side is redder than this side of Australia. And they're not close together, so... Let me look one more time. This looks eucalyptus-y. Yeah, we're going with it. Sri Lanka? Get out of here. This is embarrassing me. Get out of here. Something Europe. It's got that license plate with the blue on the side. This bus is going to Nickelback, apparently. Oh man, I don't remember this sign. Great. It's the guy with the hat walking with 4 stripes. Why did I think that was... I thought that was one of these, but these guys got yellow plates on the... blue with yellow on the side. That reminds me of Germany. Maybe it was Germany. This does not look really German. Didn't tour? Maybe it does. I'm gonna guess it. Don't want to take too long. See, I started to second guess and thought it was up here maybe, but didn't second guess enough, I guess. Park right on the railroad tracks. This looks like United States road lines. Plus, look at this road quality. Oh my gosh, this has got to be Michigan. Look at this. Look at all these. Look at all the patches, all the seams that they. That's totally. This is Michigan. I know exactly where this is. I'm telling you, this is Michigan. No doubt in my mind. Like here. Oh. Over there near the Mississippi, Illinois, whatever. Apparently they do that in that state as well. An odd corner. Oh, the road does turn down that way. Okay. Porte Coronel. This is on the wrong side of the road too, so... Oh no, disaster has struck. Sun's in the south. There's not a lot of opposite side places in the northern hemisphere. It's like UK and like I mean, this has got to be UK, I guess, but it doesn't look like it much at all. I don't think Italy's on the opposite side of the road. But UK doesn't look hilly like this. Ever. It does not look like this. Ever. Or am I just mistaken? Is it like... I have no idea, dog. These signs and stuff reminds me of like here. We're just guessing, see what's up. It was Italy. Bro. Okay, I guess see, I must have... Isn't that the right side? Oh. That is the right side. I was overthinking it. I was thinking too hard. But anyways, all right, now I'm hopping off. We were just doing that for a little bit for fun at the end of the stream. So appreciate y'all joining me. Thank you all so much. That was embarrassing. Forget the last one. Remember the ones where I was close. Don't remember the ones when I forgot or said something really stupid, okay? But yeah, peace out and keep slaying. Ooh.